What is going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Spurs career mode. And we start off this episode with a game in the Champions League up against Benfica. Obviously we are going into this game with a 1-0 disadvantage. We couldn't score against them and we ended up losing. We started really well with a great ball through here to Dumbia, who's going to run through and just slot it into the back of the net, giving us a 1-0 lead, 1-1 on aggregate. And obviously both teams now have an away goal, which means we would go to extra time if this was the final result. Great little finish from Dumbia. He has been a great signing since signing him last season. Moving on, later on to the second half, not the second, it's that same half, Tom Cowell, who decided to play in midfield, plays a lovely ball through to Lamela, who does that glitched shot into the top left-hand corner. Very good finish from him. Very, very good player who I hope has a good season in real life for Tottenham this year. Brilliant ball here through from Tom Carroll, who I gave a chance because he asked for it, and he played really well and he got an assist. And obviously the glitched little shot where you put an immense amount of power despite the fact that the guy's about to fall on his arse. But anyway, moving on to the second half here. Not second half, it's still the second half, what am I doing? Benfica get an attack going, they cross the ball in and it looks like it's going to be an easy header and he puts it wide. I don't know what I could do in the second half, but he missed that. Then later on, this is the second half, I can guarantee that now. Lovely cross here and another header which Butland is able to hold on to. Very good in the air. And that is how it finished. We did win 2-0. We do go through to the next round. And now we go up against Everton at White Hart Lane. Everton, who are the current reigning Premier League champions, have been doing really, really well, picking up some good results. You'll see we're in second, 2 points behind Chelsea, and Everton are in fourth, 7 points behind us. We get a throw in here, I'll give it to Pastore, he's going to cross it in, it's going to come out to Piszczek, who's going to have a shot, it's going to go to the top corner. No, it's not. It goes commercially wide, it was an awful shot. Everton get on the attack, Gareth Barry right here putting in a really good cross to Morales, who just heads it wide. Later on into the second half we go, and Samuel Eto'o is going to play a lovely ball through to Garbett, who's going to force a brilliant save out from the keeper. Cross in here to Morales, who's going to cross it back in. We're going to get it out, but then we play around and Eto'o is given a chance to play the ball out to McCarthy, get the ball to Garbett, who's going to be an immense threat like he was all game. Back to McCarthy, but unfortunately I tackled Garbett and gave away a penalty. Garbett, who is the left back, obviously replacing Leighton Baines in this game, and he was an awesome threat for them. He just wouldn't stay still. I couldn't tackle him, but Tweedy goes for the tackle, just takes him out and leaves Everton with a penalty, which Samuel Eto'o is going to step up and simply convert into the middle of the net. Not the greatest penalty in the world, you'll see it just go into the top of the net, but it's not nowhere near the corner, so the keeper could have saved it if he went the right way. But either way, it is still a very, very good penalty. Still scored it, meaning we are now 1-0 down, which is not very good considering we want to win the title. Very, very good penalty from a man who's not even at Everton anymore in real life. I don't even know where he is. But Everton obviously are a good team. They are the reigning champions, so it was going to be tough to come back and get a equaliser. So we did need a fair amount of luck along the way. You see Everton get a throw in here. They, for some reason, pass it back, and I managed to get the ball. And you'll see we're on the counter. It's 3 against 1. Surely I'm going to win here. Look, it's even 4 against 1. I'm going to pass it along, and it's going to get cleared. I don't know what I was thinking here, but I do manage to keep the ball. And I managed to play the ball into the box. And you will see exactly how it's going to end up. He's going to take a shot here. No, he's not. He's going to pass out to the wing. He's going to cross it in, surely. No, he's going to pass out to the edge of the box. He's going for the shot, he gets tackled, and it is another penalty. This time it is for me. 90th minute penalty, meaning that I have a chance to salvage a draw against the reigning champions. Matuidi, once again, who gave away the penalty earlier in the game, has won us a penalty late on to try and help us snatch a point. Big Tim Howard in the goal. Is Dumbia going to be able to beat him and give us a draw at home, which is something we didn't want. We wanted to win, but he's going to step up and it's going to be a very clinical penalty into the top left hand corner of the goal. Tim Howard has no chance. We are 1-1 and it looks as if we're going to be taking a point, which isn't exactly the most ideal situation, but it is a point nonetheless, so it's better than a loss. You will always say that a point is a point regardless of how you earn it, though we did deserve to win this game in my opinion. But unfortunately that is how the game ended. It did finish 1-1, 2 penalties, one for either side being converted by the 2 strikers. Very, very good game. And moving to the final game of the episode up against Aston Villa. A must-win game and definitely a winnable game, which I felt we had to get maximum points from. As you will see in the league table, we are currently in 3rd with 1 point behind top, who also have a game in hand. And we start off really well. Good play here to Schneiderlin. It's going to... Boom. Yep, I get a free kick for a massive like WWE clothesline. But unfortunately, Eriksen's going to step up and he can't put it in the back of the net. It's just wide. And later on, into the second edge and a half, another bad foul from me. And unfortunately, this time it's going to be stepping. It's going to be Johnson, who I believe is Adam Johnson. I'm not sure. He's going to step up. He's going to take a shot, and it's going to be a rocket off the bar. Keeper managed to clear it, but now we're going to move on to second. Later on in the half, Stambouli, who I sold to Villa, is going to play the ball through to Bent, who's going to score. Aston Villa are 1-0 up. Not a very, very good episode in terms of the league, and unfortunately for me, and to our progress towards the title, that is how the game finished. We lost 1-0 to Villa, which is a very bad result, and take a look at the league table. You'll see we're in 3rd. We are 4 points behind Chelsea, who also have a game in hand on us, so it looks as if we are not going to win the title, but we still have hope. But that is it for this episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please do leave a like, please leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in another video.